What's going on, sports fans? Coming at you with another video. I want to talk about the Denver Broncos today. My favorite team and the rumors going around and what could and could not happen. Right now, the big rumor is about Cooper Kupp. We all know that he was on the trade block earlier this year, right before the trade deadline. There was rumors him going to Denver. Isn't he a good fit for Denver? Yes, he is. He would really help with the intermediate passes, the in routes, and but here's the problem. The reason why he might be cut from the Rams is because of his cap. Now, I've seen a lot of people go like, "Well, we need to trade for him." No, 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 no. We don't want to eat that contract. Let's see if he gets cut and we can pick him up in free agency. But I also want to talk about the draft. All right, we're getting close to the draft. It's only 3 months away. We got the combine coming up at the end of February, and I've been seeing a lot of things about Denver possibly getting Ashton Gentry, the Boise State running back, at number 20. Now, some people are like, should the Broncos trade up to get him? No. Let's see if he falls to us. I don't want Denver to trade up in the draft because we want to keep as much draft capital as we can because we have a lot of positions that need to be filled. We do need a running back. We do need a tight end. We do need another wide receiver. We need another defensive back. We need a linebacker and possibly another defensive lineman. So I don't want to see us trading up and losing draft capital. So if Ashton Gentry falls to us, yeah, he would be a good pick for Denver. If not, you know, his name is Tyler Warren out of Penn State. He is a tight end. He would fit really good in Sean Payton's office because we do not have a good tight end. I do know that the Denver Broncos are going to be very active in free agency. There is a possibility of Najee Harris coming up in free agency, depending on how much his cap number is. In my opinion, would be depending on if we should bring him in. You know, number one, Sean Payton is not going to have a bell cow back. He's going to have a running back by committee, kind of like what the Detroit Lions do with Sonic and Knuckles, right? So we tried it this year. We didn't have the good enough backs to do it. We already released one running back. He's not coming back, and I can't remember his name. But we do need a first down back, in my opinion. We need a running back that could get us 4 to 5 yards on first down. So when it comes to tight ends, we don't only need a pass catching tight end. We need a run blocking tight end. That's why a lot of people like the Penn State tight end to come in to Denver. And a lot of more information is going to come out once the combine hits. I'm going to be doing reports on the combine and players and stuff like that. But the Denver Broncos, they are going to be active in free agency, and we know free agency starts at the beginning of March, right after the combine. So that is a big deal. That is a very, very big deal for the Denver Broncos. You know, there will be cuts. The Broncos are going to cut more players to open up cap space. They're going to renegotiate deals, open up more cap space. But again, having the richest owners in the NFL is a big deal when it comes to the salary cap and how you can manipulate it in your favor. So, do I like Ashton Gentry? Yes, I do. But if we don't get him, I really, really, really like Scattaboo out of Arizona State. I really do. I think Scattaboo would be perfect in our offense. And you could probably pick him up in the second or third round. Probably late second, early third. That's what he's projected at right now. But like I said, we'll know more after the combine because that's really where players start to move up or move down in the draft. So I like Scattaboo. I like Gentry too. But there are more holes in our team that we need to focus on, especially when our owner comes out and says, hey, we want a home playoff game. We want to win this division. And right now it looks like we might be keeping our defensive coordinator. All right, Vance Joseph. It looks like he might be staying. I haven't heard much about it. I know he's in contention for the Saint jobs, the Raiders job. So we'll have to wait and see. If we lose him, we will get 2 third-round picks. Um, we got to figure out what we're going to do with our backup quarterbacks. Are we going to re-sign them? Are we going to let them test free agency? So again, a lot of things are happening. This is still early. We're still in the year. We got the AFC NFC Championship game. We got the Super Bowl. A lot of things are not going to really start progressing until after the Super Bowl, because then you've got that 1 month span period between the end of the Super Bowl and free agency. So we'll have to wait and see. Um, that's then you got the legal tampering for free agency. You got the combine, so everybody will be going to the combine. You got your scouts, you got your head coaches, your general managers going up to Indianapolis for that. But right now, I don't want Denver to go out and spend a lot of money on one free agent, because if we pick up Cooper Kupp, if we pick up T Higgins, those are the two names I keep hearing about: Cooper Kupp or T Higgins going to Denver. But we do need another wide receiver to take the pressure off of our receiver group we have now. And so, we've got young wide receivers, Vele, Little Jordan Humphrey, and so Marvin Mims. I think next year will be his 3rd year. Next year will be the 2nd year for Vele and Little Jordan Humphreys. So if you can bring in a wide receiver to help that group, it really would. It really would help. Cortland Sutton right now is our number 1 wide receiver. So if you were to bring in somebody like T Higgins, you would move T Higgins to wide receiver 1 and Cortland Sutton to wide receiver 1/wide receiver 2. And it would really help open up the top of the defense. That will also help the running game, because when you have players like that out on the ends, you can't load the box to stop the running game. So that's where the running back by committee comes in. That's why you get a good first down back that can get you 3 to 4 yards per play. So where you're not in 3rd down and long, you're not in 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10. You get an average of a collective group. The goal of Sean Payton's office is to have a running back or running backs that have a collective of over 100 yards per game. Not 100 yards apiece, because that's just not going to happen, but 100 yards a game, because that takes pressure off of Bo Nix. His ability to run out of the pocket will open up, especially having a security blanket and a tight end. So I've even heard, this one's crazy, that the San Francisco's might have to make a cap casualty of their tight end. Think about that. Yeah. George Kittle. He might be a cap casualty. I don't know. I know they got a lot to deal with up there. And another thing is their general manager, John Lynch, is still a part of us Bronco community. He played with us. He still has a great relationship with our front office. So we'll have to wait and see. But bringing in somebody like T Higgins, yeah, I could see it. Cooper Kupp, again, it all depends on what happens with him and the Rams. So we have a lot of positions that need to be filled. But again, this is very early in the stage of next season. Yeah, everybody's looking, everybody's talking. Everybody's got their mock drafts out. Everybody's, now that college football's over, they can move up and down kind of deal. But it's really going to hit in full force come the end of this month, or the end of next month, I should say, with the Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, everybody's prepared for the combine, and then you'll really start hearing about the draft. And then you got free agency, and we'll have to wait and see then. But this is the information that's coming out now. I hope you guys like it. Again, I'm a huge Broncos fan. If you like my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I hope y'all have a good one. And I will see you on the next one, sports fans. I'm out. Peace!